original recipe, the Brunswick stew. Set off your bait stick, your log was your engine, and we snared our animal. Got them off the ground enough. Hey guys, welcome back to Whitetail Bushcraft Outfitters. Well guys, I'm going to do kind of a last minute camp out and a winter camp out. We're at the farm. I'm going to head over to the woods over by the pond. Might hear some cars tonight, but just felt like getting out. Maybe in the morning we'll do some coyote hunting if we happen to see one. But I got about an hour before sunset, so I got to hurry up and set up, guys, in them woods over there. And I'll get back with you before I run out of daylight. Here's the chickens. Just stay tuned. Before I get in there into the woods, guys, I'm going to steal some eggs for breakfast in the morning. If there is any. There's our meat rabbits going. The rabbits and the chickens in here. No eggs right now, so we'll have to check in the morning. I'll bring a few goodies. Kind of well, kind of got an improv little shelter going, guys. Just got me a cheapy tarp and some of my camo stuff going over top of it. I'll give you more of the details in the morning. It's just getting to be sunset, guys. I don't know if you can see off out into it's below the trees now, so you might be hearing some cars and stuff like that because I am close to the highway, you know, down at the lower pasture out that way, guys. But just kind of an improv wild camp, and see, maybe we'll do some coyote hunting in the morning. I bring some stuff for breakfast, and I just bring something real quick for dinner before I go to bed. So I'm going to get a few more things gathered, and I'll try to give you a little peek of this setup from the outside. But stay tuned, guys. Kind of let you guys see the outside of what I got set up here. Just tied a tarp between two trees and use some deadfall to secure it. That's how I'm rolling tonight. There goes my phone again. Might have to definitely turn that off to get away, but just kind of packed up the Alice pack, medium Alice pack, threw in some food. Just wanted to do a wild camp to say goodbye to winter. We had a nice sunny day here today. What is the date today? I'll have to look. It is the 23rd, Saturday the 23rd. Sunset now. We should be getting dark pretty soon. I'm going to eat something before I go to bed. But just want to show you outside. We'll do more details of it, how I set up in the morning. Just kind of an improv winter to see the winter end. But we're supposed to get down to 20s tonight, so it is going to be kind of cold. I'm not going to do a fire or anything like that. Got the military sleeping bag, and we'll go over that in a little bit, but I'm going to get things ready for eating. I will bring the little Hexy stove. This was kind of inspired by Pete from Mine Wiseman, aka Maverick Outdoors. Thanks, Pete. Just had to get out. And maybe we'll do a little hunting in the morning for coyotes. Bring the 10/22 Ruger with me for that, and a little protection just in case. But stay tuned. Alright, guys. It's about 7:45. That's at sunset. Sunset today is supposed to be 7:45. I'm going to get me something good in my stomach to eat tonight. Something quick and easy. Got me some chicken corn chowder. Full serving of vegetables made with lean chicken meat. Yeah, buddy. Not too bad, but you know me, guys. I also bring in some of my venison trail bologna. homemade stuff. This is a little spicy version of it. I think I'll have that with it. And I'm just going to use this little hexi stove with 2 fuel tablets. I'm going to get dinner started, guys. We'll do a little talking after that. Using the fuel tablets, you got to have an actual flame to them. But another little trick would be to wrap them in some cotton and see if we can't get a flame started. There we go. I'm going to use 2 of them, see if that'll heat up that can, and maybe a little later I'll heat me up a brew. So stay tuned, I'm going to get the chicken corn chowder going. Using that to kind of level her up. Hoping that's going to at least transfer the heat good enough for me. It's a little wobbly on this Esbit stove, or hexi stove, whatever you want to call it. But we should be having dinner soon. Stay tuned. Ended up having to do another fuel tablet, using 3 with that pan there, using it as a leveler. It's starting to boil though now. It's starting to bubble that top of that can. Just leaving the lid on, and I pulled it, of course, leaving the lid on though to keep the heat in. But we're going to have us a little bit of flamage from the leaves there. We're definitely going to have us some dinner and get ready for bed. Stay tuned. Well, guys, soup's on. Nothing like getting a good meal in your belly before you go to sleep on a cold night. Like I said, we're going to be down in the 20s Fahrenheit. I'm sure I'm going to wake up to some frost. But no fuss, no mess here. I don't know if you guys are getting this all on the camera. Not bad. Not roast rabbit or harvested venison, but it'll do for tonight. I'm gonna finish my meal, guys, and we'll talk a little bit more when I get ready for bed, so hang in there. Not bad. Alright, it's about 10 o'clock at night, guys. It's getting cold quick. I mean, as soon as that sun went down, it got cold real quick. You can probably see my breath. But this is what it's all about, guys. Getting out there, practicing your skills. And I'm just using a cheap system. I don't know if you can see it up there, but we'll go over it more in the morning. I brought just a few things out with me. Nothing real major, but we'll go over the kit, the whole 9 yards in the morning. But for right now, I'm going to get ready to go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll cook us up some breakfast, see what's going on. Maybe if we see a coyote, we'll get a chance to shoot it. But for now, good night, guys, and I'll see you in the morning. Having me a little midnight snack, guys. Got me some trail bologna, venison trail bologna, the spicy version. Pete knows what this is all about. I sent him some over across the pond, but man, that's good. Alright, guys, I'm gonna finish my snack. I'm gonna hit the sack, so I'll see you in the morning. Well, morning, guys. Made it through the night. Got pretty cold last night, but you know, I was warm. I was inside this military sleeping bag. Stayed pretty nice, but you could tell it definitely frosted out there. But this is what it's all about, guys. Let me wake up here till my eyes have had it.
Wake up here, get a little water in me, and we'll start getting some breakfast going. Hang in there, guys. And birds are singing this morning. Like I said, guys, I didn't even have a fire last night. Just pretty much used a sleeping bag. It wasn't really time to try to do a fire. It was kind of an improv wild camp. Just wanted to get out here. You see the lower pasture and the highway way off yonder. If you look real close over there, there's one of my deer stands that I'm always in hunting. There's Mr. Crow. If you look at where I slept again. Held up pretty good. Just a cheap tarp and some camo. With the U.S. military sleeping bag and Gore-Tex bivvy. All seem to do the trick. But let me get a fire going, guys, so hang in there. Got us a fire going, guys. Would have been nice to have one last night, but like I say, I was pretty warm. I pretty much wore just a winter jacket, a softy pullover, t-shirt, and Under Armour. And then for pants wise, I used the military pants, a pair of blue jeans, and some long johns underneath of it. I was pretty good last night, guys. If I would have got out of the sleeping bag, I would have been cold without a fire, but did pretty good. I'm gonna cook us up some breakfast. See if we can get into maybe break camp down. I'll go over what all I have here, how I set it up. But we got us a fire. Still waking up though, guys. It's 8 o'clock now in the morning. Well, let's get some breakfast going. Show you what I brought for breakfast. Brought me some bacon, raised right on this land right here in this farm. You've seen the pigs on Happy Hogs video, but this is actually the jowl bacon. Smoked pork jowl, that's the best bacon. I just love the flavor of that. Brought me some canned pears from home that we canned from my tree. And a little bit of bannock mix. I'm going to mix up some little Johny cakes or something. I think I'm going to use the juice of the pears to mix it up with. Give it a little pear flavor. So let me get things going and stay tuned. Batteries are already getting low, guys. That's mainly because it's cold out here. See how this works out. Use that as my juice to mix up my bannock mix. I'll make these kind of thick, that way I can hand roll. Got me a couple small Johny cakes, little bannock cakes of bacon on the fire. Looks like I'm gonna need a little bit more wood though, guys. Everything's damp out here, being as frosty as it is. But let me get the bacon going, so stay tuned. Bacon sizzling. Nothing like bacon. Getting there, guys. Little Johnny cakes are baking up. Didn't bring a lot of utensils out with me. Sure is pretty out though today. I'm getting hungry. Give you a shot of the pond. From where I'm at, kind of my view from where the tarp setup was. While my breakfast is cooking. We're unseasonably low here in Ohio. We actually should be in about the 50-degree range Fahrenheit, but we've been in the 30s. Looks like we're going to have another week of it at least, but had to get out one more time just for a end of winter wild camp is what I'm calling it. Just needed to get out on a solo camp. Batteries are getting low, so I'm going to save some, guys. Johnny cakes are definitely done. I like them a little sticky inside. Looking good though. That one broke up a little bit, but that's alright. Bacon's done. Like mine good and crispy. But I was also tagged, guys, by Shifty for cooking up a Woodsman's breakfast or a Bushcrafter's breakfast. So here we go on the Bushcrafter's breakfast. Might as well kill two birds with one stone. And I'll leave the tag open for anybody else. We're supposed to name 3 other people, but I hate to put any pressure on anybody, but we'll leave it open to whoever wants to do the Woodsman breakfast. Right now, I think I'm going to pull this off of here, guys, and get ready to eat. Off the fire. Not looking too shabby. The batteries keep dying, guys. Might have to make this a shorter video than I expected. But did want to let you get a look at these Johnny cakes, how they came out. Alright guys, I'm running out of batteries real quick. I want to show you how these Johnny cakes came out. I want to thank you for joining me on another episode of Whitetail Bushcraft Outfitters. I think I'm all finished now. Broke down camp, guys.